Anna from Koala Soap, and we're back to finish up these last embeds because we have a lot. We actually have like this many embeds in there, and we've used it on several other soaps since. This will be the last video with these embeds, but I have been messing with them. As you can see, I've been trying to squish them together to kind of see what they would look like. The problem is I don't think I can do what I wanted to do. So we're going to go with our backup plan, which is to put them in crystal clear melt and pour soap base and then add the embeds, and then we're going to compare, because the last video we did with the Shea butter melt and pour, and that way you can kind of compare side by side which one is more visually pleasing, which one do you think your customers would like more. So what we're going to do is we're going to melt this down. I'm not going to add any extra fragrance, first of all because I want this to stay as clear as possible. Second of all, because this has plenty of it already, so I'm not too worried about that. I was thinking about putting some kind of, I don't know, some kind of design on top, meaning like something from a mold and like decorating on top. But I think at this point what I just want to do is I just kind of want to see how it looks in the clear. I think it's going to be really pretty also. So what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and melt this down. You don't want to get this too hot. If you do, you could ruin its clarity, and I'm using the Crafter's Choice Crystal Clear. The links are on the bottom. So let's go ahead and get everything started, and we'll see you in a sec. Okay, so we have this all melted down, and it is pretty clear from what you can see. We'll go ahead and get a temperature on it. 143. So we are not going to add these embeds in there until we're down into the 120s. If it starts to get a skin, I will go as low as I can without it skinning up on me, and I'll let you know what it is on here. I like this brand better than the Stevenson's Clear Melt and Pour, only because this one you can go at a lower temp. It can drop down to a lower temp without developing the skin. Sometimes, sometimes I see something weird happen. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and let this cool down a little bit more. And we'll go ahead after that and just add our embeds. Okay, and our fan subscriber soap for this episode is submitted by Jennifer at Nerdy Soaps.
her daughter Emma, who is a big fan and subscriber, has made these soaps with a little turtle in it. So it's a glycerin soap with a turtle embed in it, and it even looks like some seaweed here. And they have that the square mold that I use, so you can tell that they've been making quite a few soaps. And I want to just thank Emma for making all these beautiful soaps. And it's very summery, and I love that little turtle. I had a turtle embed. I don't know what happened to it. So I have been looking for it, so maybe I can make a turtle soap someday too. But anyway, Miss Emma, that's a beautiful design, and thank you, Jennifer at Nerdy Soaps, for submitting this soap.
Okay, and we're back, and we have it unmolded, and it is beautiful. It is really nice. I really do like these clear soaps. Okay, so we will go ahead and put it through our cutter here and start the cut. Okay, so this with this color scheme is my favorite. So just to remind you, this is the first generation. This was the soap we were keeping. I didn't really like how it turned out, but what do? We don't want to waste the soap. And you'll notice that this soap was made with the Shea Butter Melt and Pour, which is also a low sweat. Now this has been, it does have a little bit of glycerin in there, however there is absolutely no sweating. And we're in the middle of a bit of a heat wave here. And the humidity is a bit high too. So this is great. So it's not slippery, it's still pretty good. And then here was generation 2. Now this is with another Shea Butter Melt and Pour, white base with the confetti put into it. So we shredded this soap up, we put it into here, this was our last video, and then this time we put it into a clear one. Now you'll notice that I didn't fill it as high because I, again, as usual, ran out, but I just kind of wanted to see how it looked, and actually it's beautiful. So I'm happy with both soaps. This one is my favorite. So I'm really pleased. So third time is the charm. And then what you can do is you could put some kind of topping on it if you wanted to. I was tempted to do like a seashell because it almost looks like underneath the water to me. Anyway, so I'm very happy with the way it turned out. And now we know what we can do when we make a soap that we're not that fond of, and how we can change it to do almost anything else with it. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is Anna from Koala Soap, and we'll see you in a few days, and have a great week.